What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day, and we have hit more 10Xs. We hit more 4 out of 4s yesterday. I think the total tally yesterday was actually four out of 4s, 4 10Xs yesterday. And actually, that's a little bit not true because this was actually a 9.5X, okay? So 9.5X instead of 10X, whatever. This one right here, this was a soccer correlated bet that has a little bit of a payout shift, and I do have a soccer correlated bet in today's video. But yeah, yesterday we ended up hitting this one. You can see that I sent this one out actually Thursday, but it ended up hitting yesterday because we were waiting for this game to happen. This was between the Florida Panthers and the New York Rangers, and you can see that these two players actually took their less, and this game ended up actually going into overtime, and a pretty decent bit in overtime. I think like 15 full minutes of overtime. So pretty much 4 periods were played, and these guys still went under their projections here that we tailed here. So really excited about that. When it went into overtime, I was like, wow, we're doomed. This isn't going to hit for us then. But you can just see how correlated this is. This guy was one of their main forwards. I think he was actually an award winner for being one of the best forwards in the league. Still only got 2 shots, and that caused this goalie, for the Rangers to go under his saves as well. So yeah, just not a lot of shots put up by the Panthers, and that, you can see how it hit here. So we did end up cashing this one, and then this one also I sent out. You can see Friday, I sent this out yesterday at 2:44 p.m. The game happened this morning. It was between Man City and Man United. So hopefully a lot of you guys were able to get my VIP. Actually, I know a lot of you guys signed up for my VIP yesterday with the free code that I sent out. And then because it was Friday, so 5 of you guys got access to my VIP. And then right after that video was sent out, probably like 2 hours after that video was out, I ended up posting this on my VIP, and we ended up cashing this one this morning too. You can see this is actually soccer correlation, which has been doing really well for us as well. We do a lot of Counter-Strike correlation, NHL correlation, League of Legends, Dota, Valorant, soccer, pretty much anywhere we can find correlation. NFL and college football and stuff like that also has a lot of correlation. Obviously, that's not going on right now, but we will get into that when that starts back up. But you can see here, this was 9.5x, a little bit of a payout shift just because Prizepicks knows that this is correlated. But yeah, we cashed this out. And then just talking about yesterday as well, one of these plays I did show, this one right here with this Dota 2 and Counter-Strike play, I showed in yesterday's video, so this was the cash that we had there. And then this also cashed out for us yesterday after that video was being made. So this was also a new one here. So pretty much you can think about it, 3 10x caches since yesterday's video in the VIP, and I'm probably only sent out like 7 of them, I would say, which is obviously an insanely good record. We have just been absolutely on fire to the VIP. So if you have not signed up for it yet, you need to sign up for it now, or I don't really know what you're doing. You need to sign up for it because we have just been making so much money on Prizepicks with these correlated entries, and you need to get in while we are still making money, because I don't know when Prizepicks is going to nerf this or how long it's going to last, because this strategy has just been absolutely insane for us. Now I think we have hit seven 10x's in the past 5 days. Okay, 7 in the past 5 days, and I think now we're up to like 13 in the past 12 days or something like that, maybe 12 in the past 12 days. So yeah, in the past 12 days we have hit at least one of these every single day. Absolutely insane. And then I will just talk about here before I get into the plays for the day. This is how our Flex Friday looked. You can see here we went 2 of 6, right? This play, this 2-man pretty much hit for us. This 2-man did not hit, and this 2-man did not hit. If you remember in yesterday's video, I talked about, think about it as 3 2-mans, right? Think about it as a 2-man here, a 2-man here, and a 2-man here. And you can see, I kind of talked about the correlation in each of these 2-mans, and we're adding it as a 6-man. And you can see here that, right here, we cashed this one as a 2-man. This one did not hit as a 2-man, and this one did not hit as a 2-man because these are heavily correlated, right? These two are correlated. We ended up going green. These are correlated. We ended up going both red, and these are correlated. We ended up both going red, right? So obviously, whether it is both red or both green, it is very correlated. We just were on the wrong side of the coin, right? This guy did not get many pitcher strikeouts, so this guy pretty much did not get striked out. And then this game ended up being a shorter game. We thought it was going to be a longer game. And then this one did actually play out. You can see Joey Menez, he ended up hitting 2 hits, runs, and RBIs. And then you can see that brought down George Kirby's fantasy score very low. So yeah, this is very correlated, and I'm kind of giving out the same strategies and stuff that I do on the YouTube channel. We just could not end up putting everything together, but it is a 6-man at the end of the day, which is very difficult to hit. You're really only supposed to hit like 1 in 20, maybe 1 and 22 of these, because they are pretty difficult to hit. But yeah, you can see the correlation is very much so there. Let's get into the first play of the day, and then I do have a Prizepicks soccer 4-man for you guys. So this is the first play of the day. It's actually on Chalkboard. This over here, don't look at this right now. I will talk about why that is on the screen, but we have right here, we got Kyle Tucker to go over 0.5 hits. We got Pascal Siakam to go over 22.5 points, and then we got Peyton Pritchard to go over 7.5 points. You can see here it is $10 to win pretty much $50, right? 10 cents off of $50. This is on the Chalkboard app. You need to sign up for this app because it gives out better payouts than Prizepicks, and it sometimes has better lines too. I do use Prizepicks a lot. I use it mostly for correlation, for esports, stuff like that. I will say Chalkboard doesn't have esports. I wish they did, but they do have the big sports. They got MLB, they got NBA, they got hockey, they got football when that's coming back around. I think they even have WNBA. But you can see here, if you use code detective, you'll get a $100 match on your money. That will also be in the description. And if you deposit at least $10 into Sleeper and then send me a screenshot to my number, that'll also be in the description. I will get you guys a free month of my VIP, no questions asked, for helping me out. And then Chalkboard also sends out a ton of promos, and they also do this deposit match, and you'll also help me out and get a free month of VIP. So pretty much like 4 different things you'll have access to. And this right here, this Kyle Tucker line, you can see is actually a promo that they send out. If they have a little rocket or an anchor by them, that means it is a Chalkboard promo. And they actually have like 3 or 4 promos today, which is even light for Chalkboard. Normally they have like 6 or 7 promos a day, which is pretty crazy. You can see here, all 3 of these paired together, and then this is 10 to win $50. I just went ahead and I built the exact same slip on Prizepicks, and you can see why it is not good to play this play on Prizepicks, right? We got Kyle Tucker, Siakam, Pritchard. Kyle Tucker to go over 0.5 hits. You can see they actually have it as a green goblin. Siakam to go over points. You can see that his point line is actually 1 whole point higher than it is on Chalkboard. So you'll get a whole point of value on Chalkboard if you're playing it on Chalkboard. And that could be a huge difference, right? Siakam could get 23 points, and that could mean cashing on Chalkboard, not cashing on Prizepicks. And then Peyton Pritchard's line is actually the same. I just really like his line here. He only has not hit this once in the past 2 series he's been a part of. And you can see the final sort of thing here is entry fee $10, and you're only winning $42.50, right, instead of $50 flat. So pretty much getting paid $7 less than you would if you were to play this on Chalkboard. So you definitely need to play it on Chalkboard if you are going to play these plays, and I will tell you that these plays are really, really good on Chalkboard. So take advantage of that. Get on Chalkboard. Use my code. You'll get a free month of VIP. You'll get Chalkboard. You'll get daily promos every day. So yeah, I've been really, really liking Chalkboard, especially for those more traditional sports like MLB and basketball and stuff like that, just because it has a lot better payouts, and they also do a ton of promos, right? If you're gonna have promos, you might as well play on Chalkboard. I will also say these apps I use all the time, Better, Sleeper, Chalkboard, they give out a ton of promos. They also give deposit matches. All the information will be in the description. Again, deposit $10 in any of these apps, send me a screenshot of proof, and I will get you guys a free month of my VIP. All right, and then I will get into the soccer play. This code can actually be used one time today because it is not Friday, but the code is WIN711, WIN711. The code can be used one time today by one person, so congratulations to the one person who was able to use it. Again, this code normally expires within a couple minutes of my video dropping, so turn on post notifications if you were not quick enough today, because that's going to be the best way to get onto my videos as soon as possible. Look for my code, and then you can also tail my plays right away so they don't bump. So yeah, let's get into Prizepicks for the day. This is soccer correlation, which has been doing really well for us, and I really do like soccer correlation. I wanted to put together a Counter-Strike or Valorant play, but the lines have not dropped yet for any more plays. Pretty much all of the lines are just like for these like 1 p.m. games and stuff like that, and that's pretty much when I'm filming this video, so not a lot of lines for CSGO to go on right now. So if you want more Counter-Strike plays, again, join the VIP. I'll be dropping them all day when those lines do eventually come out, and it's just another reason to get onto my VIP, because normally the lines for the next day, they drop at 5 p.m., around 5 to 6 p.m. Central Time, and I pretty much send them out right away, and you will see a lot of the lines will bump if you check them an hour later, to pretty much to our favor. So a lot of times we'll get like a kill or a kill and a half of value because the lines will bump either up or down depending on where I take them. So yeah, this is soccer correlation. Let's get into this. We pretty much have a goalkeeper on Chicago, and then we have a goalkeeper on DC United. You can see the goalkeeper on Chicago, we're going to go less saves, and then the goalkeeper on DC United, we're going to go more saves. And then to kind of correlate this, let's see here. Yeah, we got goalkeeper on Chicago to go less saves, and then we got a player on DC United to go less shots, and then we got a player on Chicago to go more shots, and then the keeper on DC United to go more goalie saves, right? So that might sound confusing, but you can kind of think about it right here. We got keeper and then opposite attacker, and then keeper and opposite attacker. The reason being is because the less shots that this guy takes, the less goalie saves, or the less times that, I guess, Chris Brady will have to be tested to save those shots. So if this guy who's the main attacker on DC United, if he doesn't put up many shots, that's going to mean that Chris Brady doesn't have to save many saves, right? He doesn't have to save many shots. So yeah, not many shots happening from this attacker will mean not many saves happen. And then the more shots that happen from this player right here, the more saves that will need to happen from Chris Bono, I guess. So yeah, the more shots that happen from Chicago, the more saves from DC United. The more shots that happen from, or the less shots that happen from DC United, the less saves that will need to happen from Chicago. So when you're typing this in, make sure you have everything lined up. Make sure you're taking less for Brady, less for Benteke, and then more for Brian Gutierrez, and then more saves for Alex Bono. So here we go. This is 9.5 payout, and this is exactly what we did to just hit this one, right? You know, we did the exact same process. You can see here, we took less goalie saves, less shots, and then we took more shots, more goalie saves for opposite teams, right? So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Sign up for Chalkboard. I cannot say it enough. It's such a good app, you know, especially just comparing it to Prizepicks right here. And I'm not even saying this because I don't like Prizepicks, right? I do like Prizepicks. I take a lot of my plays on Prizepicks. But when we're talking about these traditional sports, if you like bet on the NBA, MLB, NHL, you know, you need to get on Chalkboard. They're pretty much throwing money at you with these promos they send out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's have a great day today, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.